Hello my fellow witches and warlocks, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing a tutorial video for a Krampus jar. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you everything that you need right here. Oops, sorry. Alright, so these are the things that you'll need. You'll need a jar. It doesn't have to be like super tiny, or you can use any size jar that you want. This is a mason jar that I found at Goodwill a long time ago. Do make sure that your jar is nice and clean. Now for this being a Krampus jar, we've got some twigs that we're going to be sticking in there. I have a black candle. Plan on dripping in a little bit of black wax in there. Some peppermint oil, because this is a little bit of peppermint oil, if y'all can see that. Hopefully y'all can see that okay. This is a very intense essential oil, and Krampus is a very intense guy. Some jasmine incense to cleanse out the inside of the jar. And again, this is an intense scent. Sorry. My brain doesn't want to let me think very well. Talk very well. And this is optional if you want to get a index card and put. This is just a little Krampus sigil thing that I found and drew up. Granted, I'm gonna have to take this bottom part off so it fits in the jar, but that won't be too much of a problem. Yeah, and you want to make sure that whatever you're going to put in the jar fits in the jar. Let me go ahead and take this bottom part of this off real quick. I'm going to do that. Alright. Sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tear this little piece off. So, I mean, that should fit down in there pretty well. But, so, first things first, I'm going to take some incense and we're going to cleanse the jar. But let me get my burner. Also might put a little bit of ash in there, just because. Again, this is a Krampus jar. And, so let's go ahead and get this jar open. Alright. Yeah, and I did wash these when I got them. Alright, so let's get a stick of jasmine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and light this up. Got a jasmine. Gonna go ahead and light it up. Alright, we're gonna turn it upside down in the jar. Just kind of swirl it around in there. Get it all nice and cleansed. It's smelling all nice and nice in here. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to relight this. Have a little bit of that jasmine going. Because why not? Alright. So now that this is filled up with the jasmine, I'm going to go ahead, place our card. I'm going to take our card and place it inside the jar. Just like so. Bend it a little bit. Place it down on the inside. I'm probably going to smoke it again before I close it up. Well, I don't want to trap the smoke in it, so I might put a little more in just before we decide to close it up, or before I close it up. Alright, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this, and we're gonna dab a little bit of peppermint oil on this. Excuse me. And so yeah, that might have been too much, but you just want enough to kind of cover it. Like I said, I'm just doing this off of a whim. This isn't any like particular um, dang it. This isn't any particular like jar jar thing. This is just something that I decided to do off of a whim, and hopefully it'll be okay. Actually, that smells a lot like jasmine, so we're gonna leave that in there as well. Ooh. Nice. Nice and potent. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go ahead and stick the twigs in. I'm going to go ahead and start snapping these twigs. You want to make sure that you have dried twigs when you're doing this. Alright. And unfortunately I do not have any ginger, because Krampus likes ginger stuff. He likes ginger snaps and stuff. But I don't have any of that to put in here. But if you do have that, that would also work very nicely in this jar. Just kind of snapping these bigger ones. Just making sure it still smells decently in there. Not too cray-cray. Alright. Go ahead and snap that. And kind of fill it up with some twigs. Alright. So we have our twigs. I have our twigs in there. Now I'm going to light this, and I'm going to drip a little bit of black candle wax in there. You can do as much or as little of this as you want. You can even drip some on the top to seal the jar, especially if you're doing a spell jar. But for this is just like a decorative. This is a decorative jar. I was originally going to make this for Yule, but unfortunately Yule has now passed, so I didn't get around to doing it until now, but that's okay. I figured I'd go and do it for you guys today. And I think I am going to smoke it again with the jasmine, just to freshen that jasmine scent. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Ooh, that torch is quite hot. Alright. I should have lit this and kind of let it burn down a little bit, but it'll be alright. Cause it'll get nice and waxy. Oops, I dripped a little bit on the table. Okay. Hold on. Ow! I just dripped hot wax all over me. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna get a plate for this. Yeah, that kind of burned. Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, I can just peel that up off the table. That'll just come right off. Luckily. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the candle. First of all, we're going to pull this wick up. And we're going to turn it upside down. Yeah, we're just going to let it kind of drip, do its own thing. Alright. There we go. Put a little bit of that smoke in there. Alright. There we have it. I have a nice Krampus jar. Oops, got a little ash on the table. That's alright. Smoke it a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my burner. Knock a little bit of the ash in there. Okay. Alright. A little bit of the ash bits. Alright. Granted, there's still little pieces of like incense stuck in there, but yeah, alright. You got a little ash in there. Alright, I think we're done. Yeah, we're pretty much done with this now. This poor little black candle. Yeah. But yeah, that's how you make a Krampus jar. And then you just take the lid, you seal it on up. And yeah, there you have it. This is the finished product. You have your own nice little Krampus jar. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and be positive, stay witchy, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.